Hello, thank you for watching. This is part of a series titled How the Myth of Insulin Resistance is Sustained. I'm Dr. John. I'm a retired MD. I have been researching type 2 diabetes for over 20 years. I'm not selling any gadgets, supplements, programs, or tablets. Today, I would like to address endocrinologists currently in charge of establishing standard of care for patients with type 2 diabetes. Endocrinologists became experts in treating conditions associated with high blood sugar by virtue of having success using insulin in treating type 1 diabetics whose pancreas did not produce insulin. After injections of insulin, their quality of life improved and their lifespan increased. So naturally, it was right for them to be the first people to see adults with type 2 diabetes and high blood sugar. And sure enough, they injected insulin, the blood sugar went down, everybody was happy, thinking that this is type 1 diabetes, but appearing in people later in life. Then came a problem. That is, it was found adults at the time of diagnosis of type 2 diabetes had either normal or slightly elevated levels of insulin in their blood already. So how could that be? They needed a separate explanation. Some of the doctors found out that when you inject insulin into people with type 2 diabetes, some respond very fast by blood sugar lowering faster, and others take more time. There's a lag or there's a delay. This led to the explanation of cells resisting insulin, and the insulin resistance theory was born. Endocrinologists could not wait until validation of this hypothesis. As is usually the case with any scientific hypothesis, the validation is through logic, mechanism, and measurement. But they found that they can vocally sustain the credibility of this hypothesis by speaking it loud and long. In order to continue sustaining the myth, they needed help. So what they did was first not admit that it was only a hypothesis. They insisted that it was an objective reality based on biological laws, even though they did not have any proof of the mechanism why only 3 out of 200 different types of cells in the body are involved. How do they know when to become resistant? Why do they choose only one of the natural hormones, insulin, in the body, leaving others, even though there are 4 hormones identified intimately involved with minute-by-minute blood sugar control? But they did not care for it because they could constantly educate others, patients, caregivers of the myth. And the longer you speak, the louder you speak, people tend to believe that it has already been established and proven. And this is what happened. And of course, pharmaceutical companies were only happy to produce medications for a profit based on this faulty hypothesis or faulty explanation of one finding. I appeal to endocrinologists. Think about the time-honored adage, above all, do no harm. You should declare immediately that type 2 diabetes is not a hormonal disease, but a lifestyle condition. You should allow specialists in nutrition to establish new standards of care for people with type 2 diabetes. I thank you for listening. I invite you to contact me through my website. I'm not selling any products, programs, supplements, or tablets. My goal is to help people in America understand what type 2 diabetes is. It is strictly a lifestyle condition that can be reversed by changing lifestyle, so that we can reduce the frightening increase in the incidence of type 2 diabetes in the United States and save both financial and health care damage, health costs associated with it. Thank you.